Sorry it took so long to get here, but I'm here. Welcome to my Dragon Age Veilguard stream. Whew. Twas a lot to do. Before we go any further, I gotta drop the promo stuff for myself. As you guys know by now, I'm partnered with W. It's a powdered energy drink. If you go to w.gg and use my code GamePlayer818 at checkout, you'll get 10% off of your purchase. I'm currently drinking Dub Sludge. It's a green apple flavor. It's really, really good. It's a jitterless energy drink. Don't forget to follow my YouTube channel at youtube.com/GamePlayer818. I upload some of my streams on there so you guys can relive the action, as well as some Yu-Gi-Oh! Matches I have in Master Duel for anybody who is interested in it. Waves in English. Katie of Mithara with a first-time chat. Welcome. Great to have you on my stream for the first time. If you aren't already, please feel encouraged to join my Discord server for all the new people that are in my stream right now. If you're watching me on Twitch right now, you want to go check out my TikTok, absolutely fine. Just look up at GamePlayer818. If you're watching me on TikTok, you want to come find me on Twitch, you just got to look up the good old faithful twitch.tv/GamePlayer818. Already am in the corner. That's absolutely fine, Katie Mithara. Thank you very much. Last but not least, I'll never ask you to. You never have to feel obligated to, but if you ever want to tip me outside of Twitch, making any kind of income from it, that Stream Elements link in the description will be the easiest way to do so. Now, Dragon Age Veilguard. It's a game where you have to save the world from impending doom from elven gods. We last left off this past Sunday dealing with not one, but two dragons that were a pain in the tits to deal with. That is not the main character of the story. The main character is Laurent, a human Antivan Crow mage. A human Antivan Crow rogue, I mean. Yeah, I had to last minute scramble to do some Christmas shopping. So, sorry about that. It's all good. So, let's see. Something wicked. Check in with the wardens. Gotta give the XP points to peoples. Wait, what? Oh, shit. There we go. Building up all the skills and stuff. Oh yeah, I leveled up too. Is there anything I can use? Yes. Alright. Now we're back at it. Let's go look around and see who needs to have a chat. There's Varric. If you've played any Dragon Age game before, you will eventually recognize Varric. Or at the very least, you remember the name of his faithful weapon, Bianca. Now let's see what's going on here with Emmerich, and I believe that is Lucanus.
Is that Zara Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilaria before she died. Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
Oh yeah, also for everybody who is new here.
Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte. Martyrs. He fought us both. Elaborate.
You took what you wanted most in this world. More than coin, flesh, family.
The title of First Valor.
Alright, chat. I already dropped a poll for the romance. Who do we romance? I put one vote in for Lucanus because that is currently who is in the lead. Since it's chat guided, how do I respond to this? If you're new here, these are chat guided streams, so it's up to you what response I get. Jealousy is an old story. That's what this is about. And I don't understand. It's up to you, the viewers, if you're new here, if you want to give any kind of answer. So, whatever answer you want me to give, it's up to y'all. Also, thank you very much, all the new people here. I appreciate you guys showing up and checking me out for the first time. And in the event you guys just feel like lurking, that's also fine and all good. I roll a 6-sided dice for an answer. Yo! Oh! First, let me get a shout out for you real quick. What are we playing? We're playing Dragon Age Veilguard. Let me just give a shout out to you real quick, friend. If you don't know Superb Pat is typically a Yu-Gi-Oh! Streamer. Like myself, just he does it a lot more than me. I do Yu-Gi Tuesdays, and that's how I ended up meeting Superb Pat. Wonderful person. Thank you. You're welcome. So yeah, I do chat-guided Dragon Age streams for anybody who is new here. So I play Dragon Age, and I let chat take the wheel of how I talk and who I romance. I do have to flirt with anyone. I do Yu-Gi-Oh! Too much. You sound like Ace. That is literally part of his advertisement, opening statement of, I play way too much Yu-Gi-Oh!, way too much all this stuff. But games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Are fun. I mean, I am still doing that tournament on Christmas. And that is popping off a lot more than I'd expect. Anyway. Chat, which answer do I give? That's what this is about. Jealousy is an old story, or I don't understand. Going once. Going twice. We defer to the dice. Alright. Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be fun, but Maxi as a card alone has taken years off of my life. Maxi is annoying. But depending on how you play, you can either play through it and beat the crap out of them, or not play through it, get screwed, or play through it and get screwed, or not play through it and be fine. I rolled a 4, so that means in the event of getting a 1 or a 2, I usually go with the top option, but that would be down here. 3 or 4 would be I don't understand. 5 or 6 is the bottom option of Jealousy is an old story. I rolled a 4, so we go with I don't understand.
That's what he wanted. Why imprison you? Why not just kill you? No offense.
It's a fair question.
Death was the original plan. This one doesn't waste those with potential.
And Katerina, did Ilario hire you to kill her?
No. Ilario used blood magic to control Spikes. How? He's not a mage. Our risen god gives many gifts. Elganon? Ilario was working with Elganon.
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated. Let her go. We've heard enough.
And there goes the lady that was bathing in blood that we just killed. Alright, we got another one. How do we respond to the news that Lucanus' cousin is trying to kill everybody? I'm sorry for the bad news. Make a joke, is it safe to say he's guilty? Or get defensive and be like, she could be lying. Okay, I've got a vote for Harding, the Dwarven Rogue. That is 2 for Harding, 4 for Lucanus, and 3 for Ballara. I popped into this right in the middle of the story a little bit, but I say guilty. All right. Let's go with it. Safe to say he's guilty.
Well, that was pretty damning.
Ilaria has much to answer for. In blood, if nothing else.
I mean, we resurrected someone we just killed for an answer, so, yeah.
Take away everything from him.
New Codex entry. Syrian Myceras Backham and Rathus, the recent inheritor of the Mycera fortune, made quite an impression at the Rosales' gathering while publicly pledging to support the Master Dorian Pops' recent endeavors. Get it back in blood, I hear ya. I mean, I'm a very vengeful person when someone has wronged me, so I can absolutely hear or could have any kind of condolence for poor Lucanus. Nice bit of luck considering he was Talia's third grandchild and grandma along with the grandkids. 1 and 2 were all Venatori who died in ways we call showy. Stroke of luck, the will that wrote out the non-cultist siren couldn't be found, leaving the only one with him still on it. My guess at the time was the Demon of Iranthium, Talia and Grandkid 2, similar demise, Grandkid 1 showing off a bit. Grandkid 1 was Ilario. I mean, yeah. If anyone deserves the option of vengeance, it is Lucanus. I mean, he spent a year in an underwater prison because his cousin tried to kill him. Lucanus is out for blood, and rightfully so. I have cousins. I haven't talked to them in a long time, but if any of them put me in an underwater prison for a long time, I'd have a few conversations with them. May or may not involve that thing over there. Let's talk to our non-binary friend.
Hey, remember the dragon we were talking about with the lords?
The one we killed?
There were a few in that conversation. The firebreather that was killing people. Veilguard sent word. She's in Arlequin Forest. Destroyed.
Oh, we're killing another dragon. That'll be fun.
I got the location for the Veil Jumpers. We can go whenever you want.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. We're off to murder dragons. I mean, you think with a name like Dragon Age, this game would be more based into, like, finding and killing dragons, but it's more just like killing Darkspawn and demons and zombies and stuff. Let's talk to our Tevinter friend Nev and see what they've got going on.
I got a meeting with the Threads.
The threads? What for?
I need leads on Alia. I'm hoping they have something. Dharma said to invite you. Someone's on his good side.
Ooh. Actually, wait, Damas. Yeah, that's the leader of the Threads we saved from being possessed by a blood mage. So, yeah. Makes sense. It's good to know we are on his good side.
Well, he did worse than just try to kill me.
Really?
The guy stiffed me on the job. Those were good potions I used. Expensive, too.
Right, that makes sense.
Alright, chat. How do we ease our way into this conversation? Does good old reliable, how's it going? Make a joke if said doing well, I see, or is there some kind of trouble we need to know about? Because for all we know, there is some kind of trouble. We just walked right into a conversation. We don't know nothing yet. And for all we know, this could just be a typical girl talk. How's it going? All right. Feel it out. Nice and gentle.
It's okay. You know.
Oh, that tone of voice.
Brooke, I was just leaving. Belle, swing by when you get a chance. I found another set of papers for you.
Thanks, Nev. That's nice. Sorry, Brooke. Not great company right now.
Alright, check the conversation polls, and, oh, I got another vote for Lucanus. That puts Lucanus at 5 and still the main lead. Okay, so this is a flirting option, and I've said it before. Oh, they have a thing. Technically there's a thing with everybody. The Darkness on TikTok. It's great to see you. Everybody kind of does. Just as a sort of rule, I have to flirt with everyone. But I do have to pick someone to romance, and that's what the poll is for. Oh, the darkness! Thank you for liking the live on TikTok. I appreciate you, friend.
Come on, it's ridiculous. Is it? When Norris asked me to join him, to join Syrian, part of me wanted to. Not a big part, but a part.
Little context, her brother is possessed by a demon. Kind of. And is doing the demon's bidding, and she thought he was dead for years and found out, oh, he's still alive, and now he's a bad guy. So, she's not doing that well.
I mean,
poor thing.
All of this, Syrian and I were the same. Inquisitive, driven, pushing ourselves. The search for the Nadister Thalin, the archive, that was both of us, working together. I want to say I'll keep saying no, keep turning him down, but he's my brother. What keeps me from doing what he did?
I do, you do, or we do. And by we, it's the group of us as a whole, not just Rook and Balara. I think I made my deck a Master Duel, got it working more. Nice! I actually just finished a deck recently myself. I will show it off more on this coming Yuki Tuesday. Alright, chat. Which answer do we give? I do, you do, or we do? Like, I feel for the poor thing. My brother got possessed by a demon. I'd smack him. A lot. We. You do, and we do. Okay? So that is one for two different things. I will roll the dice for it. If it's odd, I go with Superb Pat. If it's even, I go with the Darkness. I rolled a 2. Which means I go with you do.
You're not Syrian, Balara. You. And what if that's not good enough? Then keep your evil to off hours. Replace Lucanus's coffee beans with hot peppers. Buy Nev a bag of wisp food. Hide Tasha's snacks. You're not very good at being evil.
I mean, that's annoying. Wouldn't exactly call it evil.
Our team motto, pretty much. Let's paint that on the side of the lighthouse.
I mean, fair enough.
Sure.
Rook has an elven god stuck in her head, and we're at war with elven gods who we thought were dead for years. Centuries, even.
It means a lot that you care. I'll, see you later.
Yeah, out of all of the companions we have, we've already ruled out romances with Davrin the Grey Warden and Tosh the non-binary Dragon Hunter. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe, for romance options. And so far, Lucanus is in the lead. Which makes sense considering both Rook and Lucanus are members of the Antivan Crow Assassin League. They're paid killers! Which is what Rook was doing before all this went down.
Rook, something's come up.
Oh wow, 90 likes on TikTok. Thanks guys, I appreciate that.
Anything useful?
Our new friend wants to talk in person. Figured you'd want to come along for this one.
We'll finish getting the quests from all of our companions before we keep going. But as is, the main quest we're going to be doing is helping Tosh murder a dragon. Because that was Tosh's job beforehand. And why we hired her, them, sorry. Tosh is a they, them.
I heard from Cal Sharrock about the missing dwarves. Stalgar's one of them. I have to go help. They sent me maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start. You're coming to help, right? I promised I would. I'm ready to go whenever you like. Let's not wait too long.
I'm actually running low on W. I need to get myself another tub. Alright, now let's go over the XP bars before we get a little bit out of hand. I mean, Tosh absolutely has to come with us because Dragon Hunter. Nev, Lucanus, Harding, Emmerich, Davarin, and Balar. Alright, so Emmerich. We'll bring the Necromancer. Emmerich and Tosh. Alright, guys. Let's go nuke a dragon. Again. Do I think it's going to be easy? Fuck no. I think it's going to suck a lot. But in the words of our Lord and Savior Yoda,
do or do not. There is no try.
Okay, so I gotta go all the way up there. Undiscovered. Right there. Okay, so we're going that way. Where? Oh, here we go. Double X right between the legs. What the fuck is the same game? I thought it was all dialogue. I mean, it is a lot of dialogue. But at the same time, there's also fighting. If this game was all dialogue, I don't think a lot of people would play the Dragon Age games. I'd get bored with that too.
You might be able to restore that bridge.
But yeah, Superb Pat, since you're technically new to my streams, when I'm not doing Yugi Tuesdays and stuff, I usually play games like this. Dragon Age, I've done Monster Hunter World, I've done Cyberpunk 2077, I've done Baldur's Gate, where my girlfriend created the lead character. Right after I got my affiliate back in June, I started doing Lies of P. I lost sanity from that one. Or as it's been called a lot, the Pinocchio game from hell. And I only know that because every time I have ever raided someone who was playing and they asked me, what was I doing? I was playing Lies of P. Is that the Pinocchio game from hell? Every time for 2 months this past summer. Well, hello there.
This artifact isn't working right. Maybe if I looked at the crystals it's connected to.
Magic of the Ancients. That rock is interesting. Can I climb this rock? I can climb this rock! For those of you who don't know, that knife is a sort of a gateway to the dream world where Solus, the elven god that's trapped in our head right now, also known as the Dreadwolf, was trying to control the Fade, and that knife can kind of do that. The Fade is the dream world, where mages have their powers. And that knife lets me tap into the powers of my companions. Balara, the elven girl we were just talking to a little bit ago, that is one of our friends, is able to repair stuff of ancient elven history. Be careful, that explodes and that's poisonous. I play a bit of sports games, sorta. It's just really College Football 25 and Yu-Gi-Oh, though. Fair! I like games like this because they tell some good stories. It's the same reason I watch anime. There's a lot of anime out there that's really good stories, aside from action and stuff. For me, Dragon Ball is a good answer. Naruto is an answer. One Piece right now is an answer. I can't wait for them to be off of hiatus. Recover well, Oda-san. And RIP to Akira Toriyama. I hope his predecessor does justice to the Dragon Age lore. That fix everything? Are you working? Oh yeah, that's another fun thing you learn. Nobody in this game can swim worth dick. Oh yeah, by the way, anybody who is watching my stream who is going to be competing in my tournament on Christmas, if you're having a match and you want to save it as a replay, I highly encourage it. Just, you know, make sure you tag my tournament and me in it. Is that it? Is that everything? Find crystals to charge the artifact.
Crystals. Hopefully that fixes the artifacts.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Apparently I can't just jump down. Never mind. Yes, I can. Just that other jump was too much. Did he say a waxing crescent or waning? I didn't catch it. His words come too quickly. He spent eons waiting to impart his wisdom, and it cannot be contained. A dam finally broken, a deluge of lost knowledge. There's no false pages of a scrawled instructions for a magical ritual. Interesting. Balara from the Dream World, we need your help. Someone must perform the ritual while another becomes the vessel. I have agreed to be the latter. I'm not proficient in magic. There's just no other choice. If the rite succeeds, I will be different, but know that I will always love you. I do this for us, for our future, for the little ones. Eternally yours, Veilguard.
And it came out of the Fade.
Careful, Rook. Something vile was attempted here. Dark magic designed to draw spirits, or a specific spirit.
Might be best if we stop tampering. The forest will reclaim it.
Whee! Okay, that was fun. Now, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna go kill a dragon. Find the dragon's lair. Fang Scorcher Dragon. Mystic Tower, fast travel unlocked. Fang Scorcher Dragon just sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster that's not going to do that well in the game. The hand right. Young as of an artifact skill, the right last to reach back. Not grasping, but bidding farewell. Don't mourn what we were, because while we endure, it has not died. Alright. Ah. I'm already at 1,000 likes on over 1,000 likes on TikTok. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Wow. Hope I can keep this wave growing and flowing. Alright. Tasha and the team head out to hunt a rampaging dragon while unaware that Antom soldiers are planning a hunt of their own. Oh, that's going to be fun. Antom, like Tosh, are Kunari, a giant horned people. There's a creatable option in this game.
Alright. The dragon's a Fang Scorcher that attacked villages. We're close to our lair. This shouldn't be too bad, right? We fought 2 dragons at once in Mossberg. The dragons we fought in Habsburg were being ordered around by the gods. They were attack dogs. This is a wolf, a big wolf, fighting in her own territory. Be ready. This is your first real dragon fight.
Tell me about Fang Scorchers.
You said the dragon's a Fang Scorcher? What are they like? Fire breather, related to the Ferelden Frostback. Think of her like the dragon version of a bobcat or a fox. It's a little larger than a bobcat. I mean, she's small and sneaky for a dragon. Attacks with fire from a distance to soften up her targets. And she's mean. Scorchers hold a grudge longer than my mother.
And her mother is a feisty one.
You said she attacked villages. Are we dealing with another attack in a city like Treviso or Manathas? No. Something got her to start hunting a ways off. Something like what? Dunno. Hoping we'll find out while we're here. But right now, focus on taking her down before she kills anyone else. Including us.
Alright. How do we respond? We're with you, Tosh. Let's go. How bad are we talking? Or let's all stay alive. I mean, as the leader of the group, I could technically just order everybody to do not fucking die no matter what. But this is going to be eventful. I mean, we're hunting yet another dragon. Just this one isn't possessed by an elven god, so that might make it better or that might make it worse. I don't know yet. Alright, going once. Going twice. We defer to the dice. I rolled a 1, which means we're with you, Tosh.
This is your dance. Show us the steps. Stay in the trees as long as you can. It's gonna get hot when she sees us.
I mean, of course it's gonna get hot. It's a fire-breathing dragon. Also, you know, I'm here, so.
Hey, you ready for this? Dragon's a lot different from the corpse stuff you usually fight.
I'm roughly familiar with their overall anatomy. Navarra has a storied tradition of dragon hunting.
So storied they nearly killed all the dragons in that part of the world.
Well, yes. Admittedly, most of my knowledge comes from preserved specimens.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
Hang on. Something's off with that crap up ahead. Let's go up through there on the left instead. What's wrong? Oh no. The way that debris is placed doesn't look natural. Or like something a dragon would do.
You are our expert in these things, Tosh. I'm sure you're correct.
Alright, we'll say this. Tosh is one of very, 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 very few Kunari that are capable of breathing fire like a dragon. Not all of them do.
You can hear metal clanking from a half-mile away. You heard Tosh? Light steps. You know how to take orders. We're here to kill a dragon. I'm inclined to listen to the expert.
I mean, let's be honest, that's a fair thing. Rook is an Antivan... Our Rook, this Rook, or if you're watching on TikTok, this Rook is an Antivan Crow. They are good at killing people. Oh, shit. It was my fault. I was not paying attention properly. For killing dragons and stuff, we would defer to our non-binary horned friend Tosh.
What's that? Not to call. Spook spray so they bolt out into the open.
Well, there's our new bestie. That we have to, you know, viciously and brutally murder and kill because they're attacking innocent people. We're the heroes of the story. We can't have that.
Wait.
What business do the Untown have in Arlathan Forest?
No idea. But they were setting an ambush.
Well, they certainly didn't reckon with your keen sense of smell.
Come on. We can circle around. Anyone they're not expecting us.
Well, oh, I think I got him in the neck with that one. Is there anyone else still not dead? Oh, there's you. Okay. There we go.
They knew I'd come for the Fang Scorcher. I only came because she attacked villages. Maybe they...
It's light armor, and rogues go for the medium stuff, so...
Someone named the Dragon King.
Stupid thing. Let's look around. I need to know what's going on.
Enlightened Helm, that's heavy. That's for a warrior. Got some flawless crystals. Interact with that. The Fang Scorcher's attacks will lure the Adari's group to you. Capture the Adari, kill the others. Then use the Blight to weaken the Fang Scorcher until it can be captured. Gillenane will reward us well for adding another fire breather to our arsenal of dragons. Do this and win the glory of Ascension, the Dragon King.
Bastards! They're the ones who've been capturing dragons and blighting them. Turning them over to Gillenane in exchange for power. We knew the on-top were involved. Now we know it's the Dragon King. That's who we find. We can get to the Fang sources like
1,110 likes on TikTok. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that very, very much. All right. That fuels the meter for the ultimate attack. Let's cut through this.
Alright, she knows we're here. That means quick beats quiet. Stay clear of the fire. It's like oil. It's on you and keeps burning.
Again, this is why we defer to the dragon expert. Well, they're not a problem anymore. They were about to be. And then our fire-breathing fanged friend just scorched the ever-fuck out of him. Alright, where are you? This is gonna be annoying to deal with. I mean, at least I poisoned like a psychopath. So if you're not familiar with the physics of this game, that purple meter that's above the red health bar, that is the stagger meter. If I can get that all the way full up, I can knock this dragon over and start attacking the sensitive underbelly of things. Oh shit. Who has a revive? Thank you, Tosh! There we go. Aw, now it flew away. Oh, I almost went 3 for 3. There we go. Nope. Nope. I'm not going to become dragon-flavored barbecue. Oh, I just barely scraped the tail. Which means I still poisoned it. I do not want to be caught in that.
I'm at the ready.
Clipped a wing with that one. God damn it. Not today, Satan! Oh, you want to play that way. All right. You know it's a well-placed shot when you knock a dragon on its ass. Oh, damn it, too soon. Fuck! There we go. Not today, Satan. Well, I got a lot of moving around to do. Oh, I almost shot him in the eye. Fuck! Oh, you son of a... There we go! Yeah! Whew! Whew! Welcome to my stream, guys! Oh. God damn. All right. Whew. Well, that was fun.
Your dragon slayers. Now let's see what she had in her lair. Probably that big building over there.
I mean, I can't think of anywhere else it would be.
Let me know when you're ready to get out of here.
Like, we've got treasure. Might as well look around and see what we got. What's in the box? Grip and Rip. Unique longbow. +7 maximum arrows. Fires 3 arrows at the same time. I mean, that's pretty nasty. Oh, and it just channels the feminine beauty of our rook, too. Or Death Mask. Then I do more damage with afflictions like bleeding and poison and stuff, and that's always good news. I'll give that to Tosh. And this last box over here has A copper pot could sell for some extra scratch. The hand left. Hello!
Just tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I think we picked this place pretty dry.
Let's head out now. Trophy from the fine sculpture. She was a good fight. Thanks for listening to me during the hunt. Not everyone does.
I can depend on you. I did alright. Or their loss. My honest opinion is, well, that's their loss because you are a professional dragon hunter. If anyone has the right to take the lead on a dragon hunt, twould be you. Alright? Going once. Going twice. We defer to the dice. I rolled a 4, so I did alright then.
You're saying I passed the test? What test? The test for whether I'm worth trusting when you go dragon slaying. Wouldn't have joined up if I couldn't trust you. No. When you were standing over the dragon, you said something. Chakra to Ebra. It's the same thing your mother told you. You struggle the way you are. You must struggle with what you are. It's what she told me when I was a kid. Still does. So I don't want the dragon out. Meaning your fire breath. It's not just about the fire. It's about how stuff makes me feel. What I do when I'm angry.
You're in control. A temper's no big deal, or nothing wrong with your anger. I mean, we're talking me. I'm going nothing wrong with your anger. Going once. Going twice. The dice beckons again. And I rolled a 4, so temper's not that big a deal.
So you've got a bit of a temper. You haven't set Emmerich on fire yet. That I know of. It's not just a temper. I can get this rage where I just have to break something, and I can get stuck in arguments, needing things to be a certain way. The Anton would have turned me into a berserker, breathing fire across the battlefield, killing anything in my way. I don't want to be that.
You're in control here. Our team is with you. You're allowed to feel things, or I feel like that too. I mean, more than anything, I feel like Rook really just needs to have someone tell them... No, not Rook. I feel like Tosh really just needs someone to tell them, you're allowed to have an opinion and feel things. Like, there's nothing wrong with having feelings. You're allowed to be happy, angry, sad, whatever. You are allowed to feel things. And if someone tells you you're not allowed to feel things, fuck those people. Going once. Going twice. The dice beckons. Rolled a 6, so you're in control here.
So don't be. Just like that? Yeah, just like that. You are Kunari. You have the discipline to use those feelings when they help you and control them when they don't. I mean, we just killed a dragon thanks to you. How long can anything else be after that? Yeah.
Fair point.
I guess you're right. I think I'm ready to talk to my mother about who I really am. Yeah? Yeah. I just killed a dragon. How hard can talking to my mother be after that? Might invite her to the lighthouse. Maybe that way she doesn't spend the whole time talking about that old tablet. I'm still a little concerned about whoever sent the Anton. They mentioned the Dragon King. Yeah. The asshole who's capturing dragons and blighting them for gillening. I'll ask Isabella to look for him. Still a stupid name. Dragon King. Dragons wouldn't have kings. They'd have queens.
The trap had failed. The Fang Scorcher was dead. But the Dragon King was a patient hunter. All he needed was a little help from a trader in the Lords of Fortune to set a meat trap, and the bait was sure to bring Tosh running.
Slaying the Fang Scorcher. Tosh and the team were victorious and the Fang Scorcher was slain. As for the Antom who lured the dragon as bait for their trap. It isn't clear what the Dragon King wants with Tosh, but he clearly hasn't given up. Oh, we are a long way from home. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with Neff first. Yep. And yes. Laura has a healing effect. Let's set all of the skills real quick just to make sure everything is hunky-dory. Let the time slow. Tolls, final rites. Emmerich can now heal. Take off the adrenaline rush, put the heavy draw. Lucanus can heal. Nev, unfortunately, does not have the option of healing, and that is more or less our fault because we chose to save Treviso during the original Dragon raids instead of Minrathus. And understandably so, Nev could be a little bit salty about that one. Go back to the lighthouse and see if there's anything new we can do back home. So it's a little bit of a chat with everybody before we go out and do stuff. Hey, baby dragon, remember how you said I'd never find a big hoard? You were wrong and I'm amazing. Come to the hall if you want to see my haul. I had to buy a whole new ship just to carry it. For my gold and my glory. Aethelred, the totally ready. There is a poorly drawn cartoon in the corner of a man flexing atop a pile of loot. Just the context alone makes that sound like it's going to be a pain in the ass.
just admiring how carefully the fate is woven into this place, as cultivated as a palace garden.
That's old elven stuff for you. Magic everywhere you look. And also where you don't.
I do envy you, Rook.
Really?
I can only imagine what you got up to as one of the fabled crows of Antiva. Not to mention traveling with Varric. The adventures you've already had.
You could approach.
Remember, have to flirt with everybody.
Do you really think of me as some grand adventurer?
Well, something thrills traveling with a daring young woman who's racing to stop an apocalypse. Especially if she's shown unexpected interest in a new companion.
The flattery was fun, but I don't see romance in our future.
Entirely fair. I do value our friendship.
Because Emmerich does not have any votes at all, so...
Ah, he's finished the reagent. Please excuse us. Excellent work, Manfred.
Okay, so, Davrin, Tosh, and, Davrin, Tosh, and now Emmerich are out. So that means, for anybody watching, the poll is going to get a little bit shorter. All right, new poll has been initiated. But yeah, as of now, the current leads for the romance options are Balara, the Veil Jumper Elven Girl, or Lucanus, the fellow Antivan Crow. Hey! Excuse me.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero, a powerful but properly contained tingle. Properly contained. No, it sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line, much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! Rook! I didn't see you. What did you hear?
Something good, something scandalous, or none of my business. Sounds like a secret adventure of the illiterate type. Which is always a fun adventure no matter what, because books are knowledge, knowledge is power. Going once? Going twice? We defer to the dice. Rolled a 6, so none of my business.
Enough to get a powerful but properly contained tingle.
That isn't, I mean, I'm not, oh, you're joking, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Nev found me more cereals. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like they're Tetris, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on, besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting. It helps for inspiration.
Flirt option, I have to.
You're pretty interesting yourself.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if I've ever seen myself that way.
I know what you mean. You should. Well, I do. How do we respond to this one, chat? Feel like you need to. I've always seen it as if someone is beautiful in the sense of inside and out, they should be aware of it, or at the very least, be like, "You're an awesome person and you're beautiful, inside and out." That's just my opinion, though. Going once, going twice. The dice roll beckons. A 4, so it would be the middle option typically, but that's not there, so I know what you mean.
I get it. No one's harder on themselves than, well, themselves.
Yep.
Just remember that other people see good things you might not let yourself notice.
Okay, you have a point. A pretty good point. Which, well, raises a question. An important one. Us. I mean, that's the question. Do you want an us? I mean, romantically. Okay, worst possible way to ask that.
Again, runner-up with the romance, so, it's not, and I do like you.
It isn't the worst way. And I am interested.
Oh, okay, that's... wow, great. And now I don't know what comes next. I think we're supposed to dance or eat food together? I don't know, lots of options. Deciding is hard, and I've never done this. Not really.
You've never had a romantic relationship.
Well, one, for a little while, with Ireland. But things just kind of kept getting in the way. And it's all a little more limited. When you're out in the middle of nowhere, I mean.
Fair. Alright, chat. What kind of girl is she? Do whatever feels right? Both options sound good, or let's see where it goes. I will admit, though, Ballara does give off the vibe of, I don't know what to do here. In, like, an innocent, adorable way. I'm not nagging on them. Going once. Going twice. Dice roll it is. Rolled a 3, so that means the middle one of both options sound fairly good.
Food is always welcome. So is dancing. Why don't we just try a few things and see what we like doing, right?
Of course. Improvisation. It's not what I'm used to, but I'm learning from you. Yeah, so let's just see where this goes. Together.
I love how Balara's just trying as hard as she can to try to keep it chill in like a quirky, adorable way. Tis always the quirky ones that are the most fun. Let us check in with Lucanus.
Rook, you're here.
Is something wrong?
Biago sent word. They have information about Ilario. Whatever it is, they wish to speak away from Treviso, away from anyone who might be listening. They won't put more to paper. I need to meet with them as soon as possible.
Alright. Is this a character quest? It is. So we are going to meet with the crows after this. Let us talk with our dear friend Tosh and see how they are doing.
This is where we eat. I see. Chthon, it's good to see you again. My child wished to show me where she now lived. No food. Here, this cow. Made it myself. You remember the recipe on your own? You've been hammering it into me for 20 years. I could use more ginger. Whatever the tune demands. Evitas has never been interested in Kunari traditions before now.
You suggested Tosh explore being Kunari, and Chthon has noticed. Tosh listens to you. Is that a problem, or things change? In the previous section of our game, we had Tosh deal with coming out to us as non-binary, as well as figuring out, does she want to be more Ravani, or do they want to be more Kunari? And we decided to encourage them to be a little bit more Kunari. Oh, chat, how do we respond to this? Tosh listens to you. Is that a problem? Or things change. Can't always control how. Going once. Going twice. We defer to the dice. Roll to 3, so we ask a joke. Is that any kind of problem?
I assumed you'd be happy about that. Is this your influence? Or that the followers of the Cube? The followers of the Cube? Have they asked you to soften her to the Cube? Do they want to lure her back? Neither. Thank you for asking. Then why have you pushed her to this?
Noodles! Great to see ya! Let me give you a shout out real quick. Oh! Noodles with the 5 biddies! Noodle! Yes! Noodle Broth is my emote artist, and they are also a wonderful addition to my streams. Oh, every time they're here. Noodles with even more biddies! It's awesome to have you here, Noodles. Great to have you. Always makes my day feel better. And I'm not just saying that because the emotes you give are awesome. I'm saying that just because you're just fun. Yes, hype. Hype is good. Hype is very, very good. We had that train today. I think the hype stayed. Fair. Hype is always welcome here. Let us see how we respond to this moment. Oh, we're going to get confrontational with the mom.
Tosh chose all this for you, and you still can't unclench enough to offer a little support. I do not need your manipulation to show affection to my child. But what do you need? Give me a hint. Because right now, nothing Tosh does is good enough. Is that how it appears to you? Yes. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Cube, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware. Then why did you leave? When I see my child in danger, I act. Here's a ginger. Thank you. So, I'm non-binary.
And now we have it.
What does that mean? It means I don't feel like a man or a woman. If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners,
It isn't.
I mean, it looks like we hit the nail on the head.
under the cune, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a cunethlock. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evitash, chakra to Ebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
Damn.
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home, Anahita.
That's rough. I know there's people in the LGBTQ community that have to go through stuff like this. It's never easy. But getting it out of your chest and saying it out loud, being true to you for who you are, that is a very, very important first step. And the people who really, truly love you will accept you as that. And if they don't, they're probably going to get cut out of your life. Unfortunately. And that's okay. If they can't support you for what you truly are, they don't belong anyway. Alright, chat, how do I respond with this? Do we take either one of these sympathetic approaches, or I'm sorry, she needs time? Or do we sort of press onto it and get aggressive of I don't like her, or she's wrong? I say just state the obvious of the mom is wrong. Like, very, very, very wrong. But that's just my opinion, though. I've never met anyone in the LGBTQ plus community that I didn't like. So I am very, very partial to them. And I want all my friends and loved ones to be happy. Going once. Going twice. We defer to the roll of the dice. I rolled a 6. So we go with, I don't really like her that much.
I know she's your mother, but I don't like her. You good?
Yeah. I'm not hiding anymore. How's she?
By the way, I love those Charmander emotes.
Sure? Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
Poor Tosh. It's never easy having to deal with that. Let's look at the XP bars and see who I would be bringing with Lucanus. Polara. Davrin's, I think, in the lead, so, you know, not them. Harding. Lucanus. Nev it is. Pretty quick and unilateral decision. Two rogues and a mage. Also, again, thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with me on stream. Hope you are all having a wonderful day and a very happy and festive holiday season. Seriously, that bow looks amazing.
I've had
battle hawk. They carry messages through the city.
I will also say, though, for the sake of convenience, it's great that we ended up in Minrathous for talking with the crows. Because I believe we do still have to do stuff with Nev for quest of theirs.
You're thinking about it again.
What?
Gillenay. Playing it over in your head won't change the ending.
I need to know what went wrong.
And the good of that game only lasts so long.
You're lecturing me about letting things go?
Oh, I'm awful at it. Of all my charming qualities, that's not the one to copy.
Let it not be said, Nev is not self-aware about her flaws. Meets with the crows.
You found something? About Ilario?
Possibly. What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Katerina.
We don't know that for certain. Tell me. I've got my eyes on Villa de la Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
Ooh. Interesting. You think it's a message? Maybe he tried, or be ready for what you find. I mean, we were led to believe that Katerina was by some other Venatori creep, but the fact that one of her rings was left behind suggests maybe Lucanus' grandma's alive. Alright, going once. Going twice. The dice roll it is. I rolled a 6, so be ready for what you find.
If you think this clue is real, it's opening up a world of trouble.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. How's Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Caterina to demand she surrender the seal of First Town? She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Katerina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Caterina killed? Help us.
There's spite. How? Us meaning you, or not now, spite. Let's roll the dice and see if we can find an answer. 4, so we go with the joke.
Help us? Sounds like you're the only one getting to speak here, Spite.
I can't get you out. We're trapped. Now.
What did you do? Where are we?
Lucanus is here. Always. Unlocked doors. I can't break through.
Alright. Let's go get it.
Well, there's Spite, the demon that has possessed Lucanus.
Couldn't you simply die already?
Which is weird because demons usually possess mages.
It's the ossuary. The prison we freed Lucanus from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Okay. So I'm getting that this isn't a real ossuary. That's good at least. Lucanus is invisible, right? He's... What? Where they kept his blood? What's rather
Oh, that's interesting.
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rock can't be here. I'm gonna be back. Only to lose the other.
Hello.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me. I did? You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror, rage and relief, old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade, so this Katerina is a spirit? Something like that?
No, Lucanus is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here, ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina then. Katerina, Lucanus is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
We roll the dice to see what kind of answer we give. Rolled a 5, so he thinks he failed you.
Lucanus thinks he disappointed you. Without chaining him, he can never be free. Is that what you want? To release a demon? Lucanus is the one who's trapped. By the idea he failed you. But you know he's not to blame. My poor boy. And it's the challenging cult. Conditions must be.
I shouldn't let myself fall asleep. This was my mistake. Spite is here. Okay? Harding!
Don't worry, Brooke. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Look, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan Kron.
We roll the dice for yet another option for a conversation. I rolled a 1, so it's still Lucanus.
You're the man you were, Lucanus, even buried in this pain. No demon would punish itself like this.
You really shouldn't trust anything you find in the Fade.
I trust you, Lucanus, and I trust myself to get you home. Let me.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side. Don't I?
Just be careful.
You'd have to kill me and Spite would die.
This is close business. We can handle it. Useless. All of this. Utterly useless.
Hey, Brooke. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Strangeness and charm. Something familiar and foreign at the same time. With a little guilt.
Somehow I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more Tevinter.
Tevinter. People come in three kinds. Family. Enemies. Contracts.
I hope that's just Spite talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanus won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Roll the dice again. The 6, so Lucanus, stop hiding.
Masks and shadows have their place, Lucanus, but you're losing yourself in them. I can handle the real you.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
I didn't want you to see that again. I cannot be I'm not this. I cannot be this.
I can't relate. Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Sharp, jagged edges, hurt with every breath. Grief and relief, hope and anger.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilaria a second thought, much less a supporting role.
I mean, he's right.
But
She's right.
you've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
I think Ilaria will be feeling that grief. Right, Lucanus?
You know that Katerina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren. All dead now, except for Lucanus and me. Last time Necros fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of first time. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
Rolled a 1, so we can't avoid that, unfortunately.
There's no alternative. There's going to be a confrontation, and it's not going to end well.
The year he spent in his hole, in darkness, dreaming of escape, just to come home to kill his only family for a job he never wanted. Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever, and you fill it with corpses given time. We need out.
You know friend from foe, you deserve a better cousin, or you don't know the future. Let's roll the dice to see if we can get a good answer. Rolled a 6, so you don't know the future. Whoops, my bad.
Lucanus, anything could happen. That's no reason to hide in a place that's hurting you, especially when you're needed.
You always have an answer, don't you? Are you sure you can live with the consequences?
Whatever they are, Lucanus, I'll be there to help you.
Again, Lucanus is the lead romance option.
How long are you going to keep doing this?
We're gonna keep doing it.
What are you doing here, Rook?
I had to find you. If anything happened to you, I can't even think about it.
You should go. It's better I stay here than risk losing you. You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here. Mierda, why would I want to stay? Even in my dream, this place is a nightmare.
Right, but it's a nightmare you already defeated.
True.
I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with a blade. But healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No. This is not. Damn it, Rook. Make him leave.
We roll the dice. I rolled a 2, so he will eventually.
He's trying to leave despite it's complicated. Mortals can't just change ourselves. It takes a lot of time.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just So much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small, you inspire. Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
Contract. Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Let's see. We roll a dice. If it's odd, we go for punish Ilario. For even, we go save Katarina. A 6, so save Grandma.
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true. Fighting crows? And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together. Together? We fight!
Rook, are you alright?
Yeah.
What's the matter with the two of you?
It's okay. We needed a moment, but I'd say we're ready for anything. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're alright?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move.
That we do.
Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We only get one chance at this.
Quest complete. Inner demons. When I learned that Katarina might be alive, Lucanus was locked in indecision about what to do about his family. With help from Spite and Rook, he has chosen to focus on freeing Katarina. Now we meet with the leader of the Threads, who we just saved from impending doom in our previous little playthrough of this. Meet with the Threads at the Cobbled Swan. And let's learn a little bit more about Aelia, the blood mage that was possessing the Thread leader, to learn a little bit more about what's going on.
There's dangerous fanatics, then there's Aelia. She's loose in Ducktown. And we're in the dark. What's the plan? The Threads and Aelia Sanctuary are at war. That might slow Aelia down, but until I know her plans, I need to hear whatever information the Threads pick up.
What about Rana? Can she help?
I told Rana that Aelia's back. She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
Let's dice roll. Rolled a 6, so let's not worry about it.
So focus on the job.
Yeah.
Ducktown's protected. What can the Threads do for you?
Aelia's a pain for both of us. Let's talk.
The Threads deal. Damas likes you.
Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Aelia used the Threads for dirty work. Stolen relics, muscled spies. These people, they disappear.
And you don't know where to.
Aelia's good at covering her tracks. That's why you're here. I've got names of missing people, including those hardly anyone noticed yet. All yours, no catch.
A 5, so I don't know.
There's always a catch. Besides, I thought Threads protect their streets.
Oh, the Venatori will end up bloody.
This is war. We find Aelia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same. Ducktown's ours.
To Ducktown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
I rolled a 2, so to a fairer city one day.
To a better Dogtown. And doing the best we can till then.
You go far.
To home.
Really nothing else to do here right now, so we go back to the what? To the lighthouse. Lucanus does need to have a word, as does Emmerich. Let's go to Lucanus first.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, two of them. One without seafood for Emmerich, and a hazelnut torte for dessert. It pairs well with coffee.
Wait. Did you make dessert just for me?
There's enough for everyone.
As long as they don't mind having it with my favorite drink.
They won't complain.
It's a Roman. Commit. I mean, he is the lead, so.
You didn't have to do anything special for me.
Yes, I did. I still don't know how to apologize for everything. And you,
You made dessert just for me.
it's nothing or not enough.
It is, and you are. And I'll have you know, I'm very easy to bribe.
Not professional for an assassin to admit.
That in mind.
We are now in a specific romance with Lucanus. Ooh, Navarre and Hazelnut Torte. Hazelnut Torte, she made a very kind one every witch's end. Okay. 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 cups of finely ground toasted hazelnuts, 3/4 of a cup of sifted flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder sifted to flour, 8 eggs, whites and yolks separated, 1 1/4 cups of apricot preserves, apricot liqueur for brushing. Icing, 8 ounces of chopped up dark chocolate, 1 cup of heavy cream, a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of orange liqueur or rum or strong coffee, if wanted. I'm not gonna lie, this recipe sounds bomb. I might want to make this, or something like it. Beat egg yolks with sugar until thick and light yellow. Beat egg whites into fresh bowl. Mix ground hazelnuts into the egg yolk and sugar. Slowly add flour, and then gently fold in egg whites. Butter and flour 2 8.5-inch pans. Bake around an hour, 325 degrees. Take cakes from pans, cool, split in half, brush with apricot liqueur, warm apricot preserves, strain out skins, spread preserves across the cakes, then some icing as you stack. Decorate with icing and whole hazelnuts. Gently boil cream, then pour over chopped up chocolate. Add a pinch of salt for taste. Stir, then let rest for 15-20 minutes to make sure it's all melted. Cool completely, then whip up and decorate the cake. Can add in coffee liqueur or both to taste. Can also add in ground hazelnuts when whipping up the icing to add texture. Again, that sounds like a bomb fucking cake, and I might want it. I don't usually read the lore, but I will admit that cake recipe, I might want that cake recipe. That is a good cake recipe. Damn. Oh, it's a torte. Sorry. It's a torte. Howdy ho!
Supper in Dogtown.
You've actually taken a break.
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Dogtown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm around. But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure. Go in.
Alright, now who else do I need to talk to? I do still need to do a quest with Nev. Lara. Emmerich. Okay, so after this, we have a quick little run through of things with Emmerich and Nev.
Do you remember, Rook, when I mentioned another ceremony I must perform at the Memorial Gardens? The time has come. I was hoping you'd accompany me again.
More grave lighting?
No, this would be a more personal visit, whenever you've time.
Alright. Let's go back to Dogtown. Emmerich and Nev. Well, let us spelunk about to see if I can go anywhere that I need to. Thank God I've got a good fast travel point. That helps tremendously. Just finished building my Rizale deck. Penguin Gaming, welcome! That is good to hear. I just finished making a deck on Master Duel myself that I will be unveiling on my next Yugi Tuesday.
Sometimes all you need to do is just act like it.
Also, the tournament is really starting to pop off. I've got about 6 spots still available out of 32. So basically, I just need 3 more bracket setter matches, and everything will be good.
The gods reveal them!
Oh, shit. Time to murder things! I want to take your blood. Ooh! Oh! Nice. Whew. So now I know that bow isn't just pretty, it also really, really hurts. Excellent information to have that I did not have before. We know we are in Minrathis.
Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
Aw.
What have you been doing? Chasing leads. On alias Ventori, Doctor's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're out that supper I promised.
We roll the dice to see if something happens. Rolled a 2, so we'll get through it.
Don't worry about it. In this case, we'll get through it eventually.
Yeah. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Rocks?
Yeah. So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this?
You'll see why.
Why are we doing this?
You know what they say. Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
You know, when I say we'll get through, I believe it.
I know you do. Alright. Time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for us.
I guess it is.
Yes.
My people, you still going?
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
Alright, we rolled the dice to see what kind of reaction we give. Rolled a 2, so take all the time you need.
Stepping back can't hurt. Clear minds get things done.
If only they stayed that way.
Clear minds, full hearts, can't lose.
Counting a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save many Rathas, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done? What sticks? Veilguard everywhere, Aelia waltzing back into town. I'm fighting, but sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabbed me in the back.
Never easy to deal with that. I rolled a 3, so no easy answers. As usual.
I've been told I've got an answer for everything. Only, I don't for this. Or a lot of things. And I don't think it was a compliment.
Aren't we a pair? Getting mixed up in my problems. Can't say it's a smart play. Rana's partner, Bron. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
Skipping rocks with a friend.
It's a good answer.
She was there. We didn't see her.
This worked.
Maybe.
She's got a lead.
Willing to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
You got something on Aelia?
She was there. We just didn't see her.
At the spillway?
At the relic tomb. When Aelia controlled Damons, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she's involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. Witness. Anything. We can get to the site from here, up and across that building.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris?
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Fair.
Let's check it out.
What's the plan? The Taurus had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with Veil. The Viper left me a piece of one. Remnants fade with time. If we got this soon enough. Remnants. We've got them. Fainter than the ones we found before. But I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look. I've got this.
Let's see how it goes.
The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Alien moving goods to her followers. Got it. Echoes of greed, pride, are then toy, the Taurus. Look there, there's more. By the waterfall.
Alright.
We're close to something. I can feel it. Skipping stones really work. I guess some of my plans pan out. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Alia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
A bystander. They must have seen the fight.
Then Alia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No one.
Silence. Your will.
Belongs to the Venatori.
Rolled a 5, so damn, Alia.
Damn it. The risen gods will unlock my true power. He's given me Vina Vitalis. We start here.
Uh-oh.
What's Vina Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters that scared them. But if Alia follows Elganon, if he could give her the trick, the Venatori are in power, but Alia wants total control.
A blood ritual. Then the missing people. It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Alia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't?
An odd number, so you protect Docktown. Period.
Been Rathersfield before, not you. This time we stop Alia for good. Venatori who threatened Docktown? They've got Nev Gallus to fear.
She won't make it easy.
People's lives are at stake.
Aren't they always? I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
Rolled a 5, so we get the defensive, keep fighting.
Isn't that what you do?
Till it gets me.
Clear mind. After a break at the docks, Nev returned to the scene of the relic deal to search for leads on Alia. She picked up on several remnants that revealed Alia's plan to perform a blood magic ritual using Docktown's missing people. Nev questioned her place in Docktown and if she could really help, but also realized she's not alone. That feels like a good place to call it. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me for my Dragon Age stream. I appreciate it. So what we're going to do now is we are going to look for somebody to raid. Let me see. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Oh, Superb Pat is live, and they were just here a few seconds ago, a while ago during my stream, so it's only fair we make it full circle. So we're going to raid Superb Pat. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow for my next Dragon Age stream. Have a great rest of your night.